Hello everybody and welcome to something brand new on my channel. Welcome to Civilization 6. My name's Webby. If you are new to my content, please leave a like down below. It would let me know that you want to see more of this type of strategy games on my channel. Now the reason for this Let's Play is really to show you guys some of the changes that have happened recently in the new DLC and the new Frontier Pass, as well as improve my own game. So I play the game on Emperor level difficulty, which is the third highest difficulty. I can normally win sort of 9 times out of 10 on that difficulty level. For this Let's Play, I thought I'd give a bit of a challenge and go up to Immortal. I want to up my game to that level, and then eventually in future Let's Plays we'll be going on to Deity level, like some of the big boy YouTube channels that are out there. So let's crack on with the game itself. So let's take a look at my settings here, everybody. So you can see that we're playing with the new civilization, the new DLC civilization, Vietnam here. And having a look at their 9 Dragon River Delta special ability, you can see that districts, like your campuses and your holy sites, can only be placed on rainforests, marshes or woods. So you've got to plan out your cities around those areas, so rainforests, marshes or woods. If you build on those, you get +1 culture in woods, +1 science in rainforest and +1 production in marshes. So I'll show you my settings, what I've used to try and get the maximum of those that I can in just a sec. Our special unit is the Void Chen, which are war elephants. Who doesn't love fighting with war elephants? I know I do, so I look forward to that. Maybe early war is an option for us, and this is improved or further improved by our unique building, which is a district, a campus district. Replaces the encampment and gives +2 tourism and +2 culture. So that could lead to a culture victory or a tourism based gameplay, but generally speaking I prefer either domination or science based victories as my preferred path. Now as I say, I'm going on to Immortal difficulty. What could possibly go wrong, am I right? But going up to Immortal difficulty, I normally play on Emperor. Eventually I'd love to get to Deity level. So we're going with a Pangea map mode here. The other ones I like are Highlands map modes or continents, just regular continents if you want a sea or a naval kind of tradition there. Let's just select that back again. And I've also gone with abundant resources. I hate running out or having no or low resources or fighting with the AI for resources. So I've selected that as abundant. Our world age is new. This leads to more mountains and I believe more woods as well. And then our rainfall level is going to be wet. For more woods, rainforests and marshes. So that links in nicely with our special ability. In terms of our game modes, they have added so many game modes. Honestly, this game is just, it must be bewildering for a new or returning player, all the different modes. But believe you me, it is well worth persisting with these and trying out some of these. It adds so much more replayability to the game. It really is ridiculous how much they've added in. So I don't like Apocalypse mode. That just gives so many natural disasters. It just makes the game quite hard. Barbarian clan modes is interesting. That's what they've recently added, of course, in the new Frontier Pass, the latest DLC. So replaces barbarian tribes with a diverse set of clans, each with its own terrain and combat preferences. Basically, you can hire units from the barbarians if you want to. You can pay for them to go to war with your enemies, which sounds like fun, and they can also eventually turn in to their own city-state, which leads to some interesting gameplay options. I don't like Dramatic Ages mode. That makes getting an era, a golden era and a normal era so much more difficult in my experience. It might be something that we play around with in a future Let's Play. I don't like the Tech and Civic Shuffle mode either, so we're not selected that one. That randomises the science and the civics tree. I do, however, love the Heroes and Legends mode. So with this active, you get heroes like King Arthur, for example. He's just a beast, an absolute beast. In combat, you get Hercules, who is also good in combat, but can insta-build your districts for you. So that is a lot of fun, and I do urge you to play around with those. We're also playing with Monopolies and Corporations mode on. I admit I've not had that much experience with that one. So it says control, improve and expand on your luxury resources. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, that one, from what I have seen. So we'll play around with that. And then the best one, the one I love the most, the one I always have tick for each and every game that I do, is Secret Societies mode, which introduces a whole range of different secret societies. You get the Void Singers, this like mysterious cult that improve your buildings. You get the Hermetic Society, the scientific cult, and you get vampires as well, with their vampire castles and powerful vampire units. You can also, with the new DLC, select your city-states here and your preferred wonders. So if you hate some of these wonders, you can just deselect them and not have them in your game. Having a wonder selected doesn't mean you'll spawn next to it, it just means it's going to be in the game. So let's get started with this one. We'll let Sean Bean do his stuff. Start the game. Why is that not starting? Start the game. We'll let Sean Bean do his stuff here. I always find it funny that Sean Bean is doing the voiceover for this. Gotta love a little bit of Sean Bean. Let's turn it up and see what he has to say.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. Back to you. Your people will remember you as a goddess. Stand against those who would try to rein in your storm, and raise your sword in defiance. Neither family nor foe will hold you back.
Neither family nor foe will hold you back. All right, Eddard Stark. So our ability here, drive out the aggressors, +5 combat strength for units fighting in rainforest, marshes or woods. +1 movement if they begin in their turn there. That should be really good for scouting on this kind of map, or the kind of map we selected. And then there's our 9 Dragon River Delta ability here. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out in game. +1 science in rainforest, +1 production in marsh, and +1 culture in woods there. The Void Chen and our unique encampment district. Let's get to the game. So this is our starting location. Let's do a little bit of analysis here. We've got diamonds here. It's recommending, the city is recommending to be built here. I can see why. It's got 2 tiles, but there are nice tiles around us to work here. We've got good production, looks like, in this city. I think it's telling us to settle here because this is a Plains Hill, and we will maintain our good production and good food tiles. So I think I am going to go over this way. Having said that, though, our districting here looks like it's going to be a good area for a campus settlement here. Now, these tacks as well, if you are new to the game, I thoroughly recommend that you use these tacks to plan out your cities. So basically the tacks here will show you all the adjacency bonus, and we've got double mountains here, which gives us a +2 campus, so that's really nice. Let's place that there. Let's have a think about that. We've got diamonds up here, and we've got possibly a holy site here. with another adjacency bonus. So you can take away or add in these. It just gives you an idea of, you know, what you're going to do with your city. I think I am going to go there, and that is good. We've got good food production here. We've got cattle, so I think I'm going to settle on that spot just there. So overall, I'm really happy with this initial settle point. I'm going to do the production queue now. Let's. I normally go with double scout rather, in the first turns. Really just to explore our surroundings or explore our map. I find that really important to uncover goodie huts and neighbouring city-states and neighbouring AI as well. Also, if you notice up here, you guys, I've got this HUD ribbon up here. You can get that enabled by going into your game modes here. Let's have a look. Where is it? It's in options, and it's under graphics. No, it's not. It's under interface here. Of course it is. And then you have enable your HUD ribbon. It's this one here. Show yields in HUD ribbon, and that allows you to sort of once we meet all the AI, it will show us all of those next to us and allow us to see how they're doing on their science and their culture progress. It's really useful, that is as well. So we've got the camp here now. That could lead us to a Temple of Artemis build later on. Let's just explore a little more, see what's going on up this way. Yeah, again, this looks like a really nice area for a second city. Lots of rainforest, lots of wood for us to build our districts on, and we've got our scout coming out in 5 turns. In terms of our technology research here, you guys, I think I normally try and get an early religion, so I normally try and go astrology to get the holy site down. You could also go for Stonehenge, although that tends to be prioritised by the AI, and this allows you to build a shrine, which then allows you to get a great profit, which allows you to build the religion. So we'll select that one there, and we will get through the turn here, get to our scout coming out. I really do like this settle here. This settle that we got, this capital that we got. I think it's going to be really powerful in the long term. Now with Vietnam, as I say, you've got to build your let's have a look at her ability again here. So let's have a look at her ability again in this in the Civilopedia, see what she's doing. So all land specialty districts can only be built on rainforests, marshes or woods. Receive the following yields from each building on these features. +1 culture in woods, +1 science on rainforests, and +1 production in marshes. So if we go back to our settle here, you can see these are rainforests. So that's going to be +1 +1 science, I think it is. So that should be a really good campus district there. So I'm pleased, as I say, with this settle. It should be very good for us. As I say, we've got some nice resources around us here. Let's go up onto this hill. More elephants. Oh, that really is a nice city up here. I'm going to put attack in this place for our second city centre there. I'm really pleased with these lands so far. Like I say, I mean, normally when I play the game, I go for science or domination victory. Some really nice food tiles up here as well. I normally go with domination or science victory. We might try a culture, a religion victory or a tourism victory. There's a goodie hut up here. We'll make sure to go and get that. See what that holds. Now with our secret societies mode that we've got enabled, it allows you to get into a secret society. Oh, there's some nice sugar over there. We can get that in our third ring, our third yield. So this is a very good capital. A lot of potential in this capital. Let's build another scout here and scout out our surrounding areas. Let's move our warrior over there. So to get invited to the secret societies, you need to do things like uncover a natural wonder. You need to uncover goodie huts and meet city-states. There's another goodie hut down here. Lovely old stuff. And what did our warrior get? Only got 40 gold and no invitation. But we did discover our first hero here, everybody. So we got the twins. Any ordinary land unit killed by is resurrected under your control. That's funny. So if you kill a barbarian or something, or an AI, it's resurrected under your control. So that's a war type hero. The other heroes give things like Hercules, for example, allows you to build districts straight away. He's got this this charge which allows it. And there's the Void Singers. Now the Void Singers are a very, very powerful society. They're one of my favourite ones, actually. I think the Void Singers, the Vampires, and the Science one, the Hermetics, are my favourite AI. Let's have a look at the promotions. So you can... this Void Singer promotion, so you unlock it by discovering a tribal village, and you've got to accept the invitation, and then you promote as you go through the civics tree. You unlock by discovering a tribal village, allows you to construct the Old God Obelisk, building a powerful replacement for the monument, and it really is powerful, you guys. It's got plus to faith and plus to culture in there. Let's take that 40 gold there as well. So lots of. Oh, there's a Mount Vesuvius there. That's a wonder, but it looks like the city-state that we've discovered have already got it. So Mount Vesuvius we've discovered, and that gives us AI. So that gives us the era score, which is useful. It's just a shame that the city-state have got it. We may go to war with them later to liberate Mount Vesuvius, but I don't think that's worth it. I mean, Valletta is a good city-state. Let's have a look at the bonuses they give you. You may construct with faith. You can construct encampments, district buildings, so things like walls and stuff. I believe you can discover, you can buy with faith with that. So it makes faith another resource that you can use. Send our scout down this way just to see if there's a path through that mountain range here. We've not found any other AI here. Oh, there's the Chocolate Hills, and another city-state is on there. So unfortunately, it looks like our nearby wonders are absorbed by city-states here. But that's Nan Madal. Let's have a look at what Nan offers us. And they've already got another AI in there who sent their governor into there, which is a bit of a shame. But your districts on coast or next to the lake tiles provide +2 culture. Really nice city-state to send your envoys into. So basically the way the city-states work is that you send your envoys in there, or your envoys in there. And if you send 3, you get suzerainty, or if you send more than the AI has in there, you get suzerainty over them, which basically means that they're pretty much your city-state, and you get the bonuses from them. So let's send our scout over this way. There are some lovely, lovely tiles around here, aren't there? I want to see where this river heads over to. Let's continue that along here. And the barbarian camp has just spawned there. And I forgot, we can also, because we uncovered so we've got all the secret societies that I might have wanted to join here. So we've got the Owls of Minerva here. We got invited to them by meeting Nan Madal, I think, and they're really the city-state secret society. Basically, you get envoys, etc. to each. It just boosts your relations with city-states. They all have their own special buildings, which you unlock later down the line. Really, really powerful, the Owls are, especially if you're doing like a diplomatic game. Especially really, really powerful the Owls of Minerva are, especially if you're doing like a diplomatic game. We've also been invited, I think, after getting the natural wonder there, or finding the natural wonder there, we've also been invited to the Hermetic Order. Now they're very interesting. They're very, very powerful. Their abilities. They get a building in the campus district, which is extraordinarily powerful, but they have these things called ley lines, which you can only unlock and see by accepting their invitation. I kind of wish that you got to see them. You got like a preview of it before you had to join the society. I think that we're going to join the Void Singers here, you guys, but I also would like to appoint Pingala into our city as the first of our governors here. So Pingala is on his way there and should be there in 5 turns. We've got some more decent land to uncover. Not too much in the way. Well, we've got some rainforest and we've got some woods here. So this could be a decent enough city somewhere up here, I guess. We're probably going to want to settle up there at some point. Let's get along to the next turn here. We've got some desert down here. Not too much desert around, so I don't think we're going to be going for the Petra wonder just yet. And we got some tobacco. We've got some tobacco up here. So this settle with the mountains here does look very, very nice. Although there's no districting around these mountains for us because, as I say, of our districting issue. Let's send the scout down here and see if there's a path through that area. Let's send our scout up this way. And we've met Granada here. I wonder if we're the first. We got the first meet on Granada. Yes, we did. First meet, that is excellent. I do like Granada. Alcazars, which that you can see here when I hover over them here. Alcazars are a really, really fun addition. Your builders can build Alcazars, which provide +2 culture and science equal to 50% of the tiles appeal. Really, really nice. Could play very nicely with the new district in there. So we got our 2 scouts out now. I think we're going to go with a settler and build that settler there. We do want to get some builders out here to improve these improvements. Sorry, improve these things here. Forget what they're called. These luxuries. So we got diamonds, cattle, and ivory here as well. So we definitely, after our settler, I think we're going to send him up here. After our settler, we definitely do want to get those going. And where are we going to send our warrior? I think we're going to send our warrior back down to the city so he can provide an escort for the settler when it's built. We'll uncover a bit more land up here. See what's there. So I'm very, very pleased with this start overall, everyone. So let's press on here, shall we? We're going to move through the turn here. So I'm just wondering how best to do this kind of this Let's Play, whether you want a sort of live Let's Play as I'm doing now, or whether you want a more sort of edited down version where I sort of just show, highlight the key, if you like, turns and the key strategies. There's another barb camp here. Let's have a look at this barb camp. So as you can see with the barbarian modes active, you can spend gold to hire these. At the moment it's just offering a warrior. We might want to clear this camp here because it's quite close to our capital. So I'm probably going to need to send back my warrior here to the capital and maybe build a slinger to upgrade into an archer and then into our special unit later on to help us clear that. Let's have a look at what we want to build next. Now we've got, as I say, we've got mines, we've got pastures, cattle here, so we definitely want to eventually get pottery. I think I want to reveal horses on the map, so we're going to go with animal husbandry here, and that will allow us to use a builder to improve the camp over here as well, build that improvement eventually. But like I say, would you prefer a kind of this kind of method that I'm doing now, which is showing basically all the turns that I'm taking in depth as we go, kind of like a live thing, or would you prefer a much more edited down version showing only the pertinent kind of turns and strategies, etc. Let me know, and also let me know whether you want a beginner's kind of guide. This is something that I've been struggling with as well, a beginner's kind of guide. Now I'm possibly not the best person to do a beginner's guide at the moment, given that I only play on Emperor difficulty. There are a lot of them out there, a lot of YouTubers out there who'll do a much better job than me explaining the different facets of it. This is really just to show you the changes that have happened in the new DLCs and you know, what you have to look forward to if you decide to pick up this game. Okay everyone, so let's get on to the next turn now. I want to send this scout out round this way, but I also really do want to explore down here. Not sure where best to send them. We've got 2 tiles there which we can. Now I'm going to go this way and get onto that hill there, I think. And we're going to send the scout up. Yeah, so it does look like they're blocking off our route down here. So we definitely need to send our warrior back to see if we can try and clear that and also I think my next build here is going to be a builder here. I think, as I say, in terms of our secret societies, I think we're going to go with the... by the way, when you get it, you might be confused. You might have got the invitations to the societies. You have to scroll back to look at the UI here and look at your secret society. I think we're going to go with the Void Singers here. Maybe Owls, given that barbarian camps can change into... they can morph into city-states. That could be quite powerful, you know, having a load of city-states at your back on your side. Don't know. I don't know the strategy. We're not near, or not too near any other AI by the looks of things. What I tend to like to do is aim for in the whole game. Again, city management isn't really my forte, and that's what I need to try and get better at. District placement and city management, I think, are the keys to getting better at this game, and city placement, of course, as well. Recognising your natural geography, recognising not only that the bonus resources are important, but also your placement for districts is important as well. That's my aim to get better at this series. Let's go on to the next turn. So I hope this goes down well. I really, really do. Like I say, I mean, I do love my Football Manager. If you've not seen any of my Football Manager stuff, I recommend that you go into my previous content and take a look. I love Football Manager, but I also have a love for this kind of strategy game, and I'm looking to introduce games in a series kind of like this, which is kind of a diary of me trying to get better at the game. Or games. So we're going to be doing Total War 2, going into 3 I think is one of the series that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing Crusader Kings 3 I think is another one, and then maybe some Stardew for fun. It's a sort of relaxing kind of let's play. Yeah, this area here looks like a very, very good settle for the future. Our scout has got over to his hill there. That looks like a nice settle up here next to just south of Granada here. Now you want to try and get onto fresh water. So I'll show you this here. So your settler in your lenses here, if you go over to your lenses, that will show you the best areas for you to settle around with the fresh water elements. Fresh water isn't essential. You don't have to settle on fresh water, but it does mean if you don't, that you have to really build an aqueduct for your city if you want to expand. Okay, this is a pass that goes through here. Wonder if there are any AI on the other side of the mountain here. We've got to choose our civic now. Let's go for foreign trade, since we've got plenty of city-states around us. I believe we've also got an envoy. No, we don't. We get an envoy at 100 influence points, and we need to fill our policy slots here. Let's go with discipline, and let's go with God King. I'm going with God King because I want to get our faith per turn up, because I want to found a pantheon, because I want to get a religion in this game, I think. Let's choose this. Let's go. Oh dear, that was the wrong. I misclicked that one. So this goes further down here. So this settle here looks quite decent to me. I don't think that's too close. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not too close to the city-state, but it does mean that they get the tiles nearby to that city. So we might want to reconsider and build. I think that's a lake down there. Build on the lake somewhere. Let's move on the turn here. Yeah, the barbs are already getting active, and we can see that we've got. He's noticed that when they got a little exclamation point over the scout here, you want to be very, very careful because they can hyper spawn a load of barbs, which leads you to not having a very fun day at all. And if the barbs start spawning right next to your capital, yeah, you know it's bad times. So we'll build that settler. We'll send him up here, and then I think we're going to build a slinger to try and clear that scout. The other thing, I need to get better at, and I urge you to take a look at it as well. If you open the technology tree here, you'll see that all of these technologies have got boosts, which you can do to boost the technology. So you don't have to do what's called hard building these all of the time. So, for example, with archery, you can get a boost to it by killing a unit with a slinger. With regards to bronze working over here, it tells you to kill 3 barbarians to get a boost. So every single discovery has got a boost attached to it, and I urge you to try and get used to these. These are things that I'm not used to myself as well, and I know how powerful for a fact that getting the boosts on these can be, and the same can be said for the civics tree as well. So we've got 4 turns on our animal husbandry. One of the reasons I chose Pingala, by the way, is he's very, very good for an early boost for your culture and your science. Let's have a look at Pingala here and his promotions. So you can see he gives the first one a +1 science per citizen in the city and +1 culture per citizen. So he's really, really good. The other one I really, really like, well, I like all of the governors here, but the other one I really, really like is, or go for early, is Magnus here, the steward. Magnus, basically with provision, when you produce settlers, you do not consume a population, and also Magnus helps when you chop resources. So later on, when we get the ability to chop rainforests and woods, not that that's maybe advisable as Vietnam. As we're Vietnam, but when you chop resources, it adds to the resources that you get from the chop. So he's really, really good. Liang's excellent if you're settled near the coast. You can get fisheries and such for improving your coastal tiles. Let's go down here. So this looks like a more likely spot for us to settle than up here did, because that was too close to the city-state. Up there. Let's go to the next turn here. The other thing that you need to... This game is really complicated thinking about it. I do understand that people who are new to the game might get a little bit bewildered by it. I really, really do. They've added so much. The other thing that you need to keep your eye on is your era score. Now, I don't think... well, we got 22 to 42 turns. This narrows down as you get closer to it. This next era, you need to be getting points towards your era points. You certainly do not want to get into a dark age, especially if you've got the ages mode active. It's one of the reasons I don't like that mode particularly. We always want to be trying to hit a normal age at least. We do want to try and get a golden age if we can as well. Those points comes from things like building wonders, finding AI, opposition AI. Let's send him out here to try and avoid the barb camp there. This looks like a really lovely settle over here if we can get to it. In this spot here, we got lots of mountains around us, but we got chocolate or cocoa up here. Let's have a look. Is that a continent split? Yeah, it is. So we got our continent is Vendian here on our lenses mode, and that's Terra Australis over there. So yeah, this is a really nice settle. So we're going to send our third settler, I think, over in that general direction, I should think, eventually. Let's go to our production and let's build a slinger like we said we would. I wanted to build a holy site, but we do need to sort out this camp over here if we can. Also, getting a slinger will help us get a boost to our archery. So like I say, I mean, I don't know what kind of style of vid to do best, really, whether or not to do a heavily edited down version. I think we'll call this the pilot episode, but I don't know if to do a heavily edited down version only showing, you know, the pertinent or poignant moments, like settling a city or uncovering an AI or whatever in the editing, or just show the game as it naturally flows here, or as naturally as possible. Yeah, so this area, this lake, does look like it's a nice settled forest. There are also some wonders that can be built on lakes, or for lakes, to improve lake bonuses. Let's send our warrior over this way, and we'll send our settler over to this spot to settle that area. Let's keep our scout moving here, and keep this scout moving here. Go down this way. Still no nearby AI. It looks like we're pretty isolated down here, wherever we are on the map. I know I've gone with a large map, or a standard map. I tend to prefer that size to small. I just don't like being crowded, by the AI. They tend to forward settle you a lot, which does get really, really irritating when you're constantly in a fight with the AI over resources and stuff. I hate that when that happens. There's some desert down here. Not looking too like a Petra city. There might be some mountains. Petra is one of my favourite wonders to build. I'll just show you it. It's under mathematics here, and it converts normally rubbish desert tiles into actually very, very decent tiles indeed. So +2 food, +2 gold, and +1 production on desert hills. So you want to try and build a city, if you can, next to a load of desert hills. We'll see if we've got that down there. And of course pyramids as well is a really wonderful wonder to be building. Now let's see if we can get this barb camp cleared. They've also buffed in the latest patches. They buffed the barbarians, so they're a lot harder than they were before. So we might need to heal up this warrior. In fact, I think we will do. We'll need to give him a heal. So there's animal husbandry. Have we got horses nearby? Yeah, there's some horses up here. So our second city will be useful. Nothing else that I can see. No other horses super near. You can also use your search function here and go horses and then search for them. And you can see, oh yeah, we've got some more horses up here. I don't think we'll get them in the second city, but there might be another city further up here. Looks like there's a city-state, a religious city-state up here. But let's fortify this warrior up and send the settler over here to his destination. There's some horses over here. Let's send the scout over this way. So that could be a Petra over here, a Petra city. This looks like it could be the coast down the bottom here. So maybe the coast goes this way or something along those lines. Maybe we're down south. Let's go to our technology tree. Now we do want pottery because we do want to build improvements. We also want mining. So let's go with pottery first of all. And I think after this slinger we're going to build a builder and see if we can improve some of our tiles nearby. So the warrior does oh dear, this see what I mean? They do start spawning rather rapidly, and you've got to keep an eye out for that. So I think we're going to send our warrior back into the city here and fortify him up till healed, and then we're going to settle our second city up here and send our scout back here. Oh, that looks nice. That does look rather nice down there. So that looks like it could be a good settle for a Petra city, maybe on one of these tiles up here. We've got a nice oasis there, which does count as fresh water and gives good yields if you settle nearby it. So let's have a think about what we're going to build next. We grow in 22 turns, which I'm not too happy with. If you go into your city here, you can directly place your citizens, which tile they work on. That is really important for boosting your growth here. I do like this tile because it does give us 3 production here. We do want to be working that tile for gold. Our gold is looking very nice indeed. I might buy another slinger. In fact, I think that's a good idea. So what I'm going to do is build, if we do that, that should boost our growth rate. We'll build a builder and then we will buy with gold a slinger. Once this, we have to move the warrior out of the building here. We might move him down there. Let's have a think about this. So the city-state Valletta is sending up. I think we want to get suzerainty over Granada. Let's kill that guy there. And see, we've got, now that we placed our citizen on the cattle here, we got growth in 7 turns. So that really has sped up the growth there. Let's explore down this way. Oh, that is a really good Petra city. Look at this down here, and that's quite close to our capital here. So I want to explore Petra city. Look at all these tiles with mountain hills on them. I do love building Petra. Like I say, it's probably my favourite wonder to build. And we got tobacco or incense rather down here. Looks like there's a river going down here, so that could be a really, really good settle. So I want to send my scout and explore up this way, and it's quite close to our capital here as well. That looks like it could be really, really good. Let's move our scout further. We've not discovered any other AI, which I find quite remarkable. There's Muscat up there. Now that does lead me to think that perhaps we'd settled our second city there, by the way, that perhaps the owls of Minerva might not be too terrible an idea. I need to think about that. So so that does lead me to think that maybe selecting the owls of Minerva as our secret society might not be too terrible of an idea. I don't normally go for like diplomatic victories. I don't find that a particularly fun victory to go for. I have done it, I think, in the past. It might be worth exploring again, you know, with this new mode, but I'm not sure about the secret societies. We will have to do that, ladies and gentlemen, next time. So I hope you've enjoyed that episode there, everybody. I think I'll call this the pilot episode. If you put down in the comments below if you'd like me to change the way I'm doing things. I don't know, I'm sort of stuck as to thinking whether this should be a kind of guide type thing for new players, or whether you just prefer a normal regular Let's Play on Immortal difficulty to see if I can finally get a win on Immortal. I don't know. Please leave a comment down below to let me know what you think, if you like this kind of content, and what you'd like to see in the future. I'm Webby. If you are new to the series, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and have a lovely rest of your day, everybody.